Hey guys, I'm Chris from Active Galactic, and today we're at Lowell Observatory where all kinds of cool astronomy research happens every day. Today I'm here to talk about one of the coolest things to ever happen here, the discovery of Pluto. Pluto was discovered in 1930 by Clyde using the exact telescope behind me, which he called the astrograph and we call the Pluto Discovery Telescope. This telescope was built by A. Lawrence Lowell in the late 1920s to look for Planet X, which was the planet his brother Percival, who commissioned this observatory, thought was going to be a large planet around the size of Jupiter beyond the orbit of Neptune. Before his death, Percival Lowell looked for Planet X using the other telescope up here on Lowell Observatory, and he actually saw Pluto twice in 1915, but nobody recognized it as a planet at the time.
That's where the story of Pluto's discovery really begins. See, the story of Pluto's discovery is a story about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Just take Clyde Tombaugh, for example. Tombaugh was the son of two poor Illinois farmers who couldn't send him to college. Unable to go to college and pursue his dream of studying the stars, Tombaugh instead built his own telescopes right there on the farm. Instead of an observer's dome, Tombaugh dug a hole in the ground for his observatory. Tombaugh sketched everything that he observed. Eventually, he sent these sketches to Vesto Slipher, head astronomer of Lowell Observatory. Slipher was so impressed with these sketches that he offered Tombaugh a job. Even though he had no formal training in astronomy, he began to operate the telescope. One of his tasks was to take pictures of the night sky every night and compare them to see if anything was moving. Within a few months, he found a tiny moving object, Pluto. News of Tombaugh's discovery became a national sensation. People were exhilarated at the discovery of a new planet. But Tombaugh isn't the only ordinary person involved in the discovery of Pluto. After the discovery, Lowell Observatory reached out to the public for name suggestions, and they got over 1,000. But the one that really stood out came from Venetia Burney, a 9-year-old English girl. Sure enough, Burney's Pluto became the 9th planet. In the end, Pluto itself became a bit of an underdog. It was too small and too faint to be the Planet X of the late Percival Lowell's dreams. The hunt for Planet X slowed and eventually died out entirely. More recently, in 2006, Pluto lost its status as a planet entirely. But that doesn't mean that there aren't more planets out there. Some astronomers believe they've found evidence of a massive planet out there far beyond the orbit of Pluto, possibly as large as Neptune.
That planet probably won't be discovered by a telescope as small as this one, but the search for every new planet starts just like the search for Pluto did, so keep your eyes open. In 10 years, the solar system may have 9 planets once again.
Again, but I want like a wink at the end.
More sexy.
Yeah.
Okay.